He can see my face. I was gonna make faces, but then I realized you can see my face as well. Okay, let's not give anything away. Check and hand it over to him.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, let me hit that first button. All right. Yeah, we can just play like best of 7 or something. Like,
sure.
Pretty chill. You're playing on the app, right? BlueStacks. Yeah,
which I think is a big advantage. Like I saw your match against Tanya, and I caught when you said, you know, playing on the desktop does give you an advantage over playing
right
on the phone.
Did you know that there is a beta? There is actually a web page that they built. So
funnily enough, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that just this morning when I opened the app. I hadn't opened it in a little while. Okay, let me focus.
Sure, of course.
I'm not gonna let you sidetrack me. Okay, I'll take it easy. I'll check.
You know what's funny though is that like when I play poker, normally I'm very quiet. Like if I just play poker, I'm very quiet. But like I think because of how good I am at chess, like I actually talking in this sort of game, it actually helps me. Whereas in poker, if I talk too much, it actually hurts me quite a bit.
That's true, but the problem is I feel that poker, if the difference is very big, like in terms of like I feel like the poker phase, in a sense, like I feel like your strategy against me should be sort of fold all the hands where your hand is not perfect.
Right. Well, again, the game is like pretty early in development, so kind of it's not a situation where like we can really do that because we don't have a lot of chips. We only have 10,000 to start.
That's true.
Let's see though.
Okay, so basically for my chat who haven't seen poker, what we want to see is ideally we want Hikaru to have a lot of pawns. We want him to have as little possible heavy pieces. So what you guys can see is my hand, which is not the best, but also not the worst. So one thing that we are hoping for is that he doesn't have a queen, but we've sort of mostly checked our way into the chess phase. And about the pieces, you can put the pieces, the pawns on the first 3 ranks.
Be careful,
so now,
be careful.
Yeah. So actually, I'm trying to explain too much and think too little. So Hikaru will be first to move. So he has 1 piece left to put, and I need to defend this bishop because he will be first to move. So if I don't defend the bishop, he will be able to take it. And now it's a big moment. We will find out what his last piece is, and we're really hoping it's not a queen. But it is gonna be a queen. My opponents always seem to have queens.
No, it's not a queen.
Oh, it's a rook. Okay, chat, we have a chance. We have a chance. We need to watch our back rank. Hey, we're up in exchange. We're in with a fighting chance. This is this
more than a fighting chance. Well, yeah, I mean,
but also the clock. And I've seen you match against Tanya. I've seen how tricky you are. I'm not gonna leave the back rank anytime soon. Maybe actually I will try and get my king into safety. I think my strategy here, okay, so we were lucky with the draw of the cards for this first game, which is good. What I'm gonna do, and Hikaru, like I've known you for a long time, but I think this is the first time we've ever played some one-on-one chess. It isn't actual chess, but I don't think that we've ever played.
No, I don't think we have. I think you're right about that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I was actually not so long ago, I was showing my chat a photo of you and me at the, I don't know if you remember this, but at the Canti Mancisco Olympiad closing ceremony, something like that. Anyway, I'm trying to, I don't know if I should try and distract Hikaru with questions or if I'm just distracting myself.
You probably distract yourself more likely.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I can't let him get into the 7th rank. I'm super concerned about stepping into any potential forks. I want to run out, but oh no, there's another fork already. Those knights, those damned knights. Okay, do we have to be worried about rook h7? Maybe not yet, but maybe we do. Oh, Rook h7. This is tough. And on the annoying mouse, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Actually, I also... Oh my god, you're so... I saw this fork as well. I saw it. I said we have to be so careful about this. And this is not what I wanted. Defend the rook ending, a pawn down. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Oh no. Oh no. Let's flag him. Oh my god. And okay, I have to resign. Or should I? Do you feel the viewers want me to play on now? I'll just resign.
I mean, but the thing is, you're losing the position, but also the time. Like, I feel like if you get way behind on time, like because I mean, it's sort of a new app. I feel like if you're down like 20-30 seconds, it's almost impossible to kind of find a way to make checkmates. Oh, by the way, what is
I like how much chat.
What is the charity that you're raising money for?
For CARE, a charity that you know very well, Hikaru.
What's
basically,
your goal?
for those in my chat, the goal is for today $20,000, and we're currently, after Jasper's great donation, I feel like I got sidetracked, but Jasper, thank you so much for that huge 77777 donation. What happened?
Did you get disconnected? I'll rematch you.
I think I got disconnected. So we're at 7,000. So we're 1/3 of the way, and one more K, and then so I'm here again. One more K, and I will play one blindfold game, which is for me is quite a challenge.
Okay, so you should see an invitation.
Yeah. I just need to copy my. Just need half a second to copy my alerts into this window. Apologies.
Absolutely no worries. No worries.
We are back. And now you tricked me. I tricked myself by disconnecting. We are black again. Okay, we need to get even luckier.
I was going to say, I think there's a premium. There's a premium to being white, I think, because you get the first move. Like, it's not a huge advantage, but there's some kind of advantage for sure. Yeah,
I think so too. Okay, let's raise him. We have to be a bit more aggressive. Oh, I raised a lot more than I wanted. I raised a lot more than I was planning to. But yeah, and I need to watch my time. That's true. That is true. You can see my face. I was gonna make faces, but then I realized you can see my face as well. Okay, let's not give anything away. Check and hand it over to him. Checked again, okay. Then we have to, at some point we have to... I know he went all in. What am I saying? Because I just saw, it didn't say... Okay, never mind. We're all in. And that last card was...
This might be interesting. This is not guaranteed. This might be interesting. Let's see.
Okay, so I don't know if you caught that, guys, but his pawn was purple there for a second, which means that it got demoted. So he had... But that's bad news, because it means he has one queen. So it's good news in that he doesn't have more, but it's mostly bad news. Okay, we have to... try and find some solid placement. That's what I will ask you, since your stream is called coaching. Like, I never know, how do I keep my king? I always sort of by default put a pawn to d6 or d3, but then with the minor pieces, I'm never sure how to keep my king safe.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the placement of the knights, and the main reason I like the placement where you put the knights is because you see, like, I put f2 and g3, so I can do this for a few reasons, but one of the ideas would be to put a bishop or a queen on the diagonal towards a8. But you see, because I put a pawn on g3 by placing the knights where you did, like, I can't actually infiltrate. Like, there's no, like, even if I put a rook at h1, I don't have rook h8. Or if I put a queen, I have no way to infiltrate, and there's no way I can take advantage of the g file. So by putting your knights where you did, you actually closed off the whole king side here.
Yeah,
which is
that makes sense. Yeah, so that is good. Like, I always feel like the knights, especially if they defend themselves, but Chipotle just donated $250. Thank you so much, Chipotle. I really appreciate your support. And soon, remind me, because Hikaru, I haven't done my first giveaway yet, and we will do it while you are on for the hype. So at some point, I shouldn't forget. But we'll do the first giveaway very soon. And okay, so this time he has a queen, but this one is very interesting. I feel okay. This check is nothing to be worried about, but. No, let's put my rook on. I was debating between b8 and b7, but I thought better keep this back rank.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually pretty balanced.
Yeah.
The only problem is I think in this game knights are much worse than any other piece. Like I think the value of knights is much lower.
And you have so many pawns. I don't know how I'm going to get my knights. I'm already spending too long. This is also I mean, you definitely have the Hikaru effect on your side. Like, I can definitely tell, like, I don't want to blunder something right away, so let me make double sure. And it's like,
I mean, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. That's pretty much the attitude everyone has when they play Magnus. So it's not anything to really, it's not that big of a deal. That's
true. In my chat, someone's asking, is there promotion in Joker?
I think there is, yeah.
There definitely is. When you get to the 8th rank, like in chess, you can choose which piece. Okay, let's go forward. The only way is forward. And I do not like this already. Okay, let's defend. Oh my god. How does this always happen so quickly? Can I not set any trap at least? No.
Well, this one you got unlucky because even though I think the balance of the pieces is the same, knights are, I mean, I think bishops are probably worth more in this game and knights are worth less, which is why, like, actually, I think to me what I've kind of decided myself is that if I get a knight and pawn to start, I almost automatically resign because I think it's the worst hand. Or yeah, fold, because I think it's the worst hand you can get to start because knights are just worth so much less than any other piece in this game. But that being said, like if you get a combo of like knights and bishops, I think you should probably still play.
Yeah, I feel like I get queens so rarely. I always get frustrated. I always want the queen. And whenever I don't get a queen, I'm like, why didn't I get a queen? And I always have this complex that I feel like the game is stacked against me. I always feel like my opponent always gets a queen and I never get a queen.
I mean, I've like generally I think it's pretty random. It can go back and forth. Like I know sometimes I've gotten a queen in a game. Or wait, whoops, I was about to premove something terrible. Yeah, I had premoved queen g8 for a second because of king e8, queen g8, king d7, e6, and 8.
We would have caught you.
Yeah, that would not have been very good.
I have a new plan. Oh, that was not a good square. Even in Joker. I mean, in Joker, I feel if I got a big time edge, I could try and flag you because you... I think our pre-moves, they wanted to make pre-moves a thing, but are they?
Yeah, you can make one pre-move, yeah.
You can make one pre-move, okay.
That's why, like, rook d1 was basically... Or not rook d1, sorry. Queen b7, when I took your rook, was a pre-move.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this Frozen Edge is asking, is this an adoption match? Hopefully not.
No, I mean there's variance, for sure.
But I feel like the problem is earlier I got an exchange up.
Yeah, you're an exchange up. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna fold.
Wow, very good fold. I had a queen and a rook.
I had a pawn and a knight, and I'm like, no, I don't even.
Yeah, I mean, I think a pawn and a bishop you can definitely play, but like a pawn and a knight, if you're not like the one in the big blind where you have the 750, you have the 750 out to begin with, then probably you should just fold it. Okay.
I keep forgetting that you can see me, and when I get excited.
Oh, I'm not looking super closely.
This is good. This is what we want to hear. But maybe I'm just saying that to lure you in.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Okay, we will find out indeed. We will find out. But that probably... Okay, so I think if he did that...
Oh, so disappointing. That's the variance, by the way.
Okay, hopefully that's good news for us. Our hand is not perfect, but I think it's perfectly good. The thing is, we went all in when we only had 2 cards, so 3 cards to go is quite a lot, like these 3 cards.
Yeah.
So, someone in my chat is saying, okay, you can win this. They didn't say what you had, but that sounds that sounds good. Okay, let me... Oh no, I wanted to drop it on D6, but okay. Not the end of the world. Okay. I have to keep my time edge though. Okay, so he has 2 pawns. That's good news. Let's put this guy here. Rook, interesting. Okay. So I'm putting this bishop there so that hopefully he doesn't put another piece on, a heavy piece on h1 or g2. But this was... Okay, he has 1 more card. I might have messed this up. Bishop to b7 was probably not good. It's... Oh!
You have a queen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a queen, yeah.
I thought your final piece was gonna be a queen and I was gonna be in trouble because of how I put my pieces. Okay, Chad, if we don't win this
yeah,
game,
I'm just gonna resign it, yeah. Yeah, basically what happened is you had a queen and I had 2 rooks. That's the reason that I did it. Yeah. And that's the variance, by the way. That's the variance.
Yeah. So, we beat in our first ever win against Hikaru. He did not even make a single move. That's how dominating a performance this was.
My chat is saying that I could outplay from that position. I'm pretty sure I could not.
That's harsh. What was I even up?
I think you had a queen and a bishop for a rook. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit too much. You had queen, rook, 2 bishops, 2 rooks, knight.
No, I mean, I know you can outplay me. Thank you so much, Show Up, for the $11. Thank you so much. Does your chat know what my rating is?
They don't.
They do, which makes it even worse.
Your rating is what's your rating these days?
Like 2150.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Queen and bishop for a rook, like there's 0 chance unless there was like a mate in 1, like because Tanya actually she had like a queen for a rook, but she blundered it back.
I saw that one. It hurt. Like I giggled, but it was also painful. It was painful to watch. Okay, this has been a very peaceful.
Okay.
Little hand. Let's try and get some value. Like I've played a little poker, but not enough. Like I know these terms, but sometimes like a value bet, like I'm familiar with it, but I'm never sure when I throw it around if it means exactly what I want it to mean.
I mean, a value bet it's kind of different in this sense, but I think generally it means like you think the pieces that you have are pretty good here. Like you're not sure it's the best hand, but you think it probably is. So you want to make a bet because you think your hand is better than your opponent's. It might not be like perfect, but you presume it's a little bit better.
Yeah, I want some of those Hikaru chips. I think I can get them, and I'm not just content with checking my way through. So let's see how much value we are going to get out of this.
Job is just subscribed.
Now it's going to be decided on the last 3 pieces. Nami Guliev, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone. So we are playing Joker
relationships don't last this long.
Against Hikaru. So he has a rook.
Chris Williams just subscribed. 29 months. That's half the pandemic.
Okay. But I've noticed you didn't always put your strongest pieces last, or did you?
Sometimes I do, but I'm also trying to be tricky sometimes. Like, cause like if you accidentally put a piece on like 8 or h8, for example, I can then put a rook on a1 or h1 to attack it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel I've been a bit too predictable. Like I always put my pawns first, and then the minor pieces, and then the heavy pieces. So this is already one thing I've picked up that you're doing that is quite tricky. And what's his final piece?
Wait, that was a promotion. That was a promoted piece because that was yellow, not purple. So that means you had a full house, is what it means. You got the full house. So you had 2 pawns. So your next piece is a knight. Okay.
I noticed something happened, but I wasn't looking exactly. No, I did not have a full.
I mean, either
I got 3 pawns.
Like I could be a complete idiot, but I think you have a knight if I understand it correctly.
No, I have. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Oh, okay. Good.
Wait, so that I thought the rook was promoted.
Yeah, but wasn't it my 3rd pawn that got promoted? It wasn't actually.
Okay. Okay. You see, what I thought you had was you had
full
one
of
full
everything.
House.
Yeah?
You basically you had like 3 pawns and 2 knights. So okay, so it was you had a rook, knight, 2 pawns, and a 3rd pawn became the queen. Okay, that's what I missed. Okay, that makes sense.
Trevecca Castle just donated $500. Trevecca, thank you so very, very much. Okay, now we have to make sure. Let's get our first win on the board. Your chat, I will never set a foot in your chat again if you actually outplay me. Okay, first things first, back rank. It's secured, and we're gonna get our king into the game as well. Where do you want to go right now? Cheeky little threat. He saw it. He saw our threat. Okay, let's get the king in. I'm so focused. I'm trying to think, where could you trick me? I see a lot of potential tricks.
JNL just resubbed for
okay.
6 months. 6 months is $30, but the content is priceless. Much love, Hikaru.
I should stop dragging my pieces because I'm always concerned that I'm gonna...
Yeah, I think especially here it's more likely, for sure.
I need to stop giving checks at some point and actually make some progress. What is your threat? You don't have one right now. Okay, one more check. One for the road. And then I need to stop giving checks someday.
Mason's return just subscribed.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, time is going so fast. No! Oh my god. Oh no! No! Oh my god, I thought I was being so smart when I took your rook. And I thought I'm gonna take all the pawns. Oh my god.
I think I think it actually froze on me.
Oh my god. Oh no, and now oh my god. Oh no. Quiet grandma saying not surprised.
Yeah, I think because I moved so fast it
happen?
froze. Yeah.
Oh my god. I was giving all these checks I was giving all these checks and I was trying to find a way forward, but I lost way too much time.
Yeah, you had a couple of wins there. I think I have to close the app because I think all my pre-moves at the end kind of crashed the app. So give me 1 second.
My pre-moves, I was trying to pre-move, but it wasn't working. Oh my god, this one I'm not gonna live down because I feel like in the end, fair enough, I was too slow, but I should never have allowed you to even get to that end game.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god.
You probably you should have been able to win that a little bit quicker. One second, I'm just booting it back up.
Oh my god, how much is the score? We've won.
I think it's like 1-1 each. I think it would be 2-1 because I would be well. We weren't all in though, were we on the last one? It was just a small bet, so it's 1-1 right now.
No, surely it's 2-1 to you already, no?
Well, the thing is, this last game, because I made all the pre-moves, it froze, but that hand was only like 3,000 chips, so you still had a lot of chips.
Ah, yeah, it was my value.
Yeah, it wasn't some all in, yeah.
Which worked out so great, and then the conversion was a bit of a problem. Oh my god.
Here we go. Okay. Setting a challenge.
Yeah. Oh dear me. I like this comment in my chat. Choker is a very appropriate name for this game. I think especially this last one I played, indeed. Oh dear. Okay.
You played that really well, though. I mean, until the checks, you were winning that one. Like your technique was very good.
I was so happy. My knight was defending. Everything was under control. I had brought all my pieces in, but then and it all went astray. But it's a problem that I have in general. When I get into winning positions, I sort of lose the threat, and and my conversion is terrible, basically, in winning positions.
No value. Okay.
None whatsoever. I'm actually this whole time I was just waiting for you to bet so I could fold, because I have 2 pawns, 2 bishops, and a knight, and I'm like, I do not want to play. This would not be a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general, if you have a queen, like unless it's like all in, like you have a queen and a couple of pawns, I think you should almost always play with a queen. I think that's pretty universal.
Yeah. I need some cards. Give me something to work with. The problem is I haven't played much, that sometimes I don't remember if I want to get more of these, if they will get promoted or demoted. Okay, just give me a queen in hand so I don't have to. Best poker. Well, I know that Hikaru's chat can see me, but I think with, when we use, especially with blue stacks, I feel like I'm not really looking at his face either, so I feel like I'm more or less safe. I'm gonna fold again. I know I'm losing a lot of my blinds are going, but
that was a good fold. I had the best hand. I had the royal flush, so I actually had 2 queens in my hand.
Oh, okay, that's good, because I thought I have what did I have? A rook, 2 bishops, and a pawn?
Yeah, I mean, I had a pawn, a knight, a bishop, a rook, and a queen, and so the pawn becomes a second queen. It's the most powerful hand you can get.
Wait, what did you have? Did you say? Because I had 1 card before the end. If I had gotten the queen, it would have had 1 of all. Is that what you had?
Yeah, I had the royal flush, which means so you get a pawn, a knight, a bishop, a rook, and a queen, then the pawn becomes a second queen. So it's just very overpowering.
That's very funny that you had that, because before my last card, I had the opportunity. Like I had 1 of each as well before the last card, but it didn't happen for me. Okay. At some point, I'm gonna have to start playing more aggressively again.
Well, again, that's the thing that this is kind of the difference. Go ahead and play your piece. I'll talk on my time. I was gonna say this is kind of the difference though, because like since it's still in beta, it's like you're when you lose the blinds, you run out of chips very quickly. Normally, like in poker, you have a lot more time, so it might be the blinds would be lower relative to the total number of chips you have. So it does make a difference.
I remember, I think I haven't played in almost a year, but I remember I was very unimpressed a year ago. At some point, I think I had a match against Simon, and I still had chips, but not enough for the blind. And they were like, "Game over, you lost." And I was like, "What?"
That's not how it works. So you get to play the hand. You get to play the hand. No, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it was like that for sure. Like, I hope they fixed it. They must have fixed it surely. But at some point, when you didn't have enough chips to post a blind, that was just you just lost.
Okay. Okay, that's definitely not how it should work.
I remember it very clearly because I was not happy. Okay, so far this is looking good. So we have the bishop pair against the knight pair, but it's all going to be down to his last piece. So if it's a rook, we're doing well. If it's a queen, we're not doing well.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, bishop!
Well. You're ahead by exchange.
Okay, this time I need more speed. And this time I'm gonna swap off every single last piece of yours. I'm telling you right now. I'll leave, one more thing, I'll leave my king on the dark square forever. I'm never stepping on a light square ever in this game. No. I'll swap everything. This is my favorite strategy, okay. Okay, now we play. And the rook I'm gonna keep nice and far. Okay. I admit my mistake. I actually come to, I guess it's objectively winning, but maybe it's not as easy as I thought at first sight. How did that, I mean, how are you so tricky? How did that happen? Oh my god, now I already need to put the...
Red Bull just subscribed.
Also, how do you have so much time on the clock? Where did this all go wrong for me? Oh my god, you almost got me. I almost played rook c5. I was so close. I already had I was hovering over the square. Oh my god. Oh my god, there are forks everywhere. How is this happening? Oh my god. I got too cocky, Hikaru. That's my problem.
You did, I mean, yeah.
I got too cocky. I exchanged everything. And I thought that was it. He only has one piece. What's he gonna do with one piece? Okay. Oh my god. Lesson learned.
Yeah, you just let me get that outpost. I think once I get the outpost, it's actually, I'm not even sure you're winning anymore, even with correct play. Even if you don't blunder f3, once the knight gets to d4, it's very hard to win.
No. Too cocky. Okay. I'm gonna, and if it's the last thing I do, that's my only goal for today, to win. I haven't won a single game. I only won that one game where you resigned without playing. So.
That's true. That's true.
My goal is to win one game in this whole session. I'll tone down my my goals.
No, but you're
And
playing
be a
it
bit
very
more-
well. Like generally, like what you did was good that last game. It's much better than trying to like play like something technical and win a long game. Trading off pieces was very good.
Yeah, I felt it was good, but then the problem is this knight was so... Oh. It's so weird. I never know how to feel, because in general, like in Blitz and Bullet Chess, I love knights, but I feel conflicted when I play Joker because I like knights so much. But then in Joker, I'm like, no.
I feel like knights, unless you have like a queen, I think knights are probably like, if someone goes all in on you, I think it's very hard to play. Like if you just have like a bishop, 2 knights, and like a rook, for example, like 2 bishops, 2 knights, and a rook, it's, I think, very hard to play generally. Oh, you're all in here. Okay.
Yeah, I only had 3k left.
Yeah.
But we'll make the most of it. I have to play faster for starters. Okay, so here there was no betting phase because I was sort of all in. So let's just hope. Hope he wasn't dealt in great hands. Interesting that you put your pawn to g5. I think I'm learning already from your piece placement, because I feel I always, like if I don't play that much Joker, but if I played more, I think I'm too predictable.
Yeah, I think like you'll notice I like to put pawns on like f7 and g6 a lot. Because yeah, I think the more you play, the more like the more predictable it does become.
Okay. Okay, we're in with a chance. I know, wait, he still has a card. Oh my god, I thought this is looking good. I have some extra pieces. Let's hope.
No, I mean you're in it definitely in this game.
Okay. Okay, I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. Okay, let's bring the knight. Okay. Pat says sees a check, gives a check. Am I safe? Okay, I'm not safe here. Let's get this bishop out of the way. It's very, very tricky what you did with your pawn to g5, because that pawn, I mean, we have barely started playing and that pawn is already annoying me.
Oh, it's true. Like it's actually, yeah, it's past pawn technically. That's a good point.
And now my knight is again in the way of everything. Okay, let's get a rook in. I see what you want to do, but I don't see how to stop it. Okay. That's... You see my stupid knight on c4 has no squares. Okay. I'll give it a check again. I mean, I see that you want to go f3, and I actually don't see what I can do to stop you. I almost feel like I want to give up my bishop because I'm so concerned about your pawn landing on f2. I'm too slow. It's incredible to me how slow I am and how fast you are in comparison. No. Oh my god. Okay, I was on. I thought I fought valiantly for a while, but those pawns.
You played really well. You actually defended that like rook e3, rook f3, and knight e3. Like you played that really, really well. I mean, it was too slow, but you played really, really well. Objective.
Where did
like,
I go wrong? Like the knight again, like bringing that knight out so early. That knight was doing nothing, right?
Your knight was fine, but you should have gone bishop f3 after you traded on f4 because there's no way for me to push the pawns forward. And your knight, it's like it's actually completely fine on c4 there because then you can bring it all the way around.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm still running after that first over the board win. I'm gonna fold because I forgot what happens. I had 2 pawns. What happens when I get a 3rd pawn? Does it turn into a rook?
Third pawn becomes a rook, yes.
A rook, because I wasn't sure. What do you do with 2 pawns? Do you feel like you get like some gambling?
I would call because
oh, let me get that rook.
I would call because if you get that 3rd pawn, it promotes to a better piece. So I probably on 2 pawns I would play like if you have a knight and a pawn, you need 2 more to get a promotion. So that's why I really don't like knight and pawn objectives, which is why I'm going to fold rather than play it here.
I also had knight and pawn.
so like it's like one of those things where if you have 2 pawns, you're drawing as a poker term, but if you get that 3rd pawn, it becomes like a rook. So I actually generally will play with 2 pawns just because you could get that 3rd pawn. Because actually, if you get 2 pawns, you think about it, if you don't get a pawn, you have to get like a knight, a bishop, a rook, or a queen. So you're going to get a better piece regardless on the next 2 cards.
Well, what if you get a bishop and a knight and
no, I'm not saying that it's great, but I'm saying you can't get more pawns there because if you get pawns, they promote. So like your hand can only get better there.
That is true. That is true. You're playing very slowly this game. Let's get some little action. And when I say slowly, I don't mean on the clock, just conservatively. But that was not conservative. Okay, let's see. See, you haven't bluffed me, not even once. I feel like when you're as strong a chess player as you are, it feels like there is not that much need to bluff, but let's see. Well, we're going to find out. I guess you can hardly fold.
Yeah, I kind of have to, but you're gonna win. You're gonna win. That's actually the first bluff that I kind of ran.
Good. I'm glad I caught something. I'm glad I caught something. There's my demoted queen. I'm just, my one goal for this game is I'm gonna talk less and play faster, because unless you're like completely double bluffing me and you're gonna put in like 2 queens or something, unless that happens, I should have the upper hand, but I need to convert it. I need to stop mucking about. And I need that win. I really need that win. I swear, if your last 2 pieces are both queens. No, okay. Good news. Okay. Okay. Now, I'll start with my same. Oh, no, wait. Actually, let me exchange your best piece first. That piece is coming right off the board. That piece is coming right off the board. And now I'll go here. And I'll chase down all your pieces. Okay, if I mean, if I don't win this game, I might as well.
Yeah.
I might as well stop playing chess if I don't win this game. Okay, I've got 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, I'll also, the knights are tricky, so I'll take that knight. I feel like announcing, you know, it's one of these spots where I feel like, okay, I can actually say I will stop playing chess, but then I think, no, Fiona, you've done this. You've done this before. This is not a good idea. So let me just focus. My viewers are saying they are stressed. I'm also stressed. I have never been this stressed while being a queen up ever in my whole life. I want to trap your bishop, but I know Hikaru's just gonna move that bishop around. I just hope it's gonna run out of squares eventually. Okay, let's go here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're getting there.
Yeah, this one there's nothing.
Yes. We did it. We did it. What did it take? Only like an extra queen and
Mm-hmm.
Someone is asking, why don't I click 2 times instead of drag? Yeah, I try to not drag because I'm worried. I try to click most of the time, but it still feels... I think it's just a lot of getting used to. Do you play on your phone as well, or just on?
I've only played it on the computer lately. I did originally play it on my phone, but I think it's just very hard to play on a phone.
Yeah. I mean, my problem with Joker is that the thing is, when you're much stronger at chess than your opponent, and here it's funny because it's sort of the first time. Usually I feel like I'm much stronger than my opponent, but now I'm sort of on the other side. But my usual strategy is just go all in and then just beat them.
Right.
Beat them somehow. Yeah. I'm gonna fold, Hikaru. I've got nothing. I've got 2 pawns, I've got 2 knights, and I've got a bishop.
Oh, did you have 2 pawns and 2 knights before the final card?
Did I call you before the final card?
No, you just called. There was no betting there. I just mean I had 2 knights and 2 pawns also, but then I got a 3rd knight, which promotes to the queen.
No, I had no chance. Okay. I had nothing throughout the whole. I started with, I think, the dreaded knight and pawn, and then I got a bishop and another pawn, and just. I think there was never much hope, sadly. Am I Dutch? No, I'm Luxembourgish. We have...
subscribe.
Do you know, Hikaru? Let me test you. Do you know the difference between a Luxembourgish flag and a Dutch flag? This of course assumes that you know both flags.
I mean, I know the Dutch flag. I actually, right off, I don't know the Luxembourg flag.
They are almost the same.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even. I can't even recall. I mean, I'm sure I've seen it, but it's not. Wow, it's not. It's not ringing a bell.
It's not a mesmerizing flag. It's basically the same as Dutch. That's why people get confused. Except we have light blue and they have dark blue. That's the only difference between our flags. Okay, he starts with a demoted pawn, and we have 1, 2. He has another pawn. Okay. I'm so focused during the placement phase because in general I feel like, oh, I can just put them anywhere and sort of take it from there. But I feel against a strong player, it's so important.
I think also being with black, you have to be very careful. White, I think you can be a little bit more relaxed. With black, you have to be very careful where you place the pieces.
Yeah. So I think we know he has 1 more queen in hand because he had this demoted pawn. I'm trying to think. I know he has a rook.
Yeah,
happy days. happy days. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not so sure that was a good move, though.
Queen. Oh my god. Oh no. I had to put it on A8, yeah?
Yeah, that's better.
But wait, you're tricking me. It's
yeah,
not,
no,
it's
actually,
not over yet.
I didn't see knight d8 right away.
But it's funny because in these spots, very often, you believe your opponent. You're like, oh, he says it's over, then it must be over. Like not over, but I'm gonna lose that.
Yeah, I didn't see knight d8 for a couple of seconds either, though.
Okay, so I'm just gonna this game. I learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep it safe. Now, okay, that's a lot of pieces that I have. I almost feel bad every time I give a check. I feel like, okay, I just see a check and I sort of give it. I almost played queen where I do not want that queen to be. Okay, let's go. Let's go here.
Okay,
let's go here. Okay, I have 1 minute on the clock. This is now a bullet game. I really hope there's gonna be a mate there somewhere. Oh no, my rook!
I hung my rook.
You gave it away as well. You didn't have the poker.
No, I actually just hung it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not bad.
Okay. That's our second win. And okay, I want to win. Let's try and win this match. So the cards are sort of on my the cards are starting to be better. It's so funny how much more you're enjoying yourself. Like I think obviously I think for someone like me 2100 if I can beat Hikaru, even if it's Joker, it's like happy days. But it's so crazy. I feel even in general when you're playing, especially for us streamers, like how big a difference it makes when when chess is going well or when it's going poorly. And even, you know, if you're in a good mood or bad mood before the stream, like how the chess goes can change everything.
Oh, that's 100% true. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Okay, the last pieces weren't what I had hoped for, but let's see. Yeah, my chat is teasing me because you know how, so the goal, so in my charity stream with Care, the top goal was 20,000, but with a push goal of 25,000. So that has just been revealed now, and it's a workout stream. So if we hit 20, that will actually take place tonight. I don't really work out. So that will happen in this room. If we get to 25,000, I will throw on like a YouTube workout video and we'll do it on stream. Well, it will be. I think it will be nice for my viewers to see me suffer, especially after 8 hours of streaming. Okay, workout time. But yeah, let's try and get there. Okay. I think he will not be happy to see this queen, even if he haven't had a queen in a while. I was talking. Okay, but here he goes. Okay, check. I'm doing my age-old strategy of just when I'm off material, just swapping everything. But that A pawn, once again, I am gonna get the queens off. I am going to get those queens off, and I will try and get behind that pawn. I will not take it, Hikaru. I knew you were not gonna play bishop before, just on the off chance. Well, I'd seen that one coming. I have seen that one coming. And you will also not advance any further. So, okay. I've started playing a bit more bullet lately, and I feel like I think you can argue what's good or bad about bullet, but I feel like I've definitely become a lot more alert.
Oh, okay. No, I think yeah, for
of
tactics, you
tricks.
should definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Now. I mean, I have no. Okay, let's push our own pawns. I'm always too. The problem is I'm not enterprising enough. Anton Squared Me just donated $100. Anton Squared Me, thank you so very much. Anton Squared Me, I know what he wants. He wants to see that workout stream. He wants to see that workout stream. How do we make I've put my pawns so badly, so poorly. And now I do not know how to make progress. I have some sort of plan. I wanted to bring my king around, but... I was thinking, is my time already low enough to sort of force a draw? That was my thinking there.
Maybe. I think it's close. It's pretty close.
Maybe the answer should have been yes. Oh my god. Oh no. That was not very smart. Oh my god. Okay. My endgame technique is lacking a little bit. My endgame technique has been outed in this match.
You've kind of let me get these structures like this F4, like F3, F4, E5, E4 structure a few times now.
Yeah, I feel that I really lack understanding of how not to. I had a mate in one. Apparently, my chat is telling me.
No, you. I wasn't mate in one, but it was mate in a few moves. You had a bishop c6 check, king f8, queen h6 check, and then king d2. Oh, you know what you could have done actually? You could have castled, right? You could have castled queenside. Wasn't the king on e1, the rook on a1? I actually never knew you could castle. I didn't even look at my pieces. What? That's oh my god. Really
but I think I had too few chips. I think we were just all in. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I traded my pieces a bit too quickly there. Traded them a little too quickly. Okay, but Hikaru was saying he wasn't even looking at his pieces, which hopefully means they are not great. Last piece. That's a lot of pawns you. Oh, but the last piece.
Yeah, I got 3 queens. I had a queen to start, and then I got 2 more queens, which became pawns.
That's crazy. The problem is my queen side is quite weak. I feel like this game isn't gonna be a lot of fun. This game is not going to be fun. And I guess that's resignation right there. Okay. This was not a fun game. But this game, I felt I could nothing. I think I could have placed my first pieces better, but once I was down to the last, my knight, I think.
Yeah,
Badly.
yeah. With the queen and bishop and the way that I placed the pawns, I mean, I think it's probably just losing. I can't think of a good setup. This happens. The previous game was your chance to win.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I should have fought a little longer because in general, I don't like to swap pieces. In general, I feel like, okay, I want to mate. But I think it's just I have too much respect of respecting the rating too much, basically. And I'm like, yeah, let's just swap everything, and then I'm surprised when I get outplayed in the middle and end game. So
yeah.
Okay, I haven't bet in a while, so a small 2K bet.
Not.
Neon Argon, thank you so much. Fun watching Joker with you and Hikaru. Thanks. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for the donation. Really appreciate it. And we're getting super close to the halfway mark of our goal. We have raised $9,600. So let's get it to the halfway mark before the end of that match. What is it? And if I get 6 more K Hikaru, one of my milestones is that I'm gonna get the one and only Ivanchuk on stream.
Oh wow, very nice. That's great.
Yeah, I was hoping for today, but he said he was busy. He was playing a Blitz tournament.
Makes sense.
But yeah, we're gonna try. I said if we get to 16K, I pledge to get him on the stream within the next two weeks. And I should do some more thinking, less talking. Okay, I think if Hikaru is a queen, I think we're in big trouble. Very big trouble. Okay. I thought queen to a1 would be game ending.
Yeah, a1 or b1, I think both would have been winning, assuming you don't have a queen here. Oh, but you do have a queen. Okay.
I do have a queen, but I thought even if even with my queen a1.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, how is this pot? 13. Okay, let's win. Are you keeping track on any match situation?
It's 3-2 overall.
Okay. And we're playing what, best of? Okay, so I have to win this.
Yes.
I have to win this match to take it to a decider. Sometimes when I raise, I think that I'm raising one thing, and it turns out slightly different. But okay, we take this pot. We're gonna put the pressure. We have to put the squeeze on now. I have a big chip lead. And Hikaru, maybe actually now that I have you here, the Joker's Gambit is coming up in under a month.
Right, yes.
I've seen a few of your streams, so I've been working only with one player, David Tuckman, who's also a fellow commentator, so that's been a lot of fun. But I know you have given a few lessons. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Joker's Gambit?
One thing that I really like is it seems like a lot of these players are really into the game and they want to improve at the game. So it's really great to see how serious they are about it. Like, you know, I did a collaboration with Chris Moneymaker, and like his interest in the game, even if he doesn't play much, was really high, and just trying to learn more, it was a lot of fun. And Negrano was much the same way.
Well, Negrano, of course, I think most people in both chats would know, but we saw him already in PogChamps, and he's a very decent player. Do you think he's one of the favorites?
Yeah, I think him and maybe, well, he's one of the favorites. I think Fedor Holtz actually might be the biggest favorite objectively, because he's like 1600. But there are several players who I think if they put in the time and they just keep working on the game, they will improve. Okay, that's interesting. Go here.
Yeah, I mean, that was not a good decision by me to, like, I have one bishop undefended and I put the second bishop where you can attack it.
It happens.
Yeah. No, this one, I'm not gonna resign, but it's hard to even.
It's hard to defend, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a queen. You have a queen. Wow.
I have a queen as well, but even with the queen, it's.
That's true. Actually, yeah. I didn't realize you had that good of a hand. Okay.
Yeah, I was lucky. I mean, I sort of called your all in very nonchalantly because I wasn't properly paying attention. And thankfully, my last piece was a queen. Otherwise, I would have been in big trouble.
Rambo_8_U_PS4 just
And now I don't think we're gonna find any perpetual anywhere, but we're going to. Actually, no. There's definitely no perpetual.
It's a good try. Almost.
Close enough. Okay, can I set up one last trap? It's hard to even. I'm struggling to even find a square where I'm attacking any of your pieces. Okay, I'll resign this one. Oh, wait. Can I? Okay, one more move. One. But you're threatening mate on g8 as well if I move my queen.
That is true.
Okay. I wanted. My last trick was gonna be queen h6, but. Okay, can I find another square where I can. Okay, let's go here. And I have one more check, two more checks, and then that's gonna be it. I'll play it out. I know I have only one more, bishop d1. And I'll resign and oh my god, we actually taken the chip lead again.
Yeah.
It goes so quickly with these little, yeah, you're right.
But
it's
just, it's 11K to 9K, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's just 1K differential.
No. But it's okay because at some point you feel like, oh, he only has 3K. It's almost in the bag. Okay, we have to focus. Okay, we take this one. Because the blinds do go up, right? How quick? What are you?
Yeah, the blinds are increasing. Yeah, the blinds increase. I don't know if it's every 5 minutes, but they do increase because now I think it's like it should be more than 750. I think, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's 1.5, 3K.
Okay, let's see.
Nick Akins just subscribed. 9-month poggers.
What happens in stalemate or drawn in insufficient material? Then it's a.
Everyone gets their chips back.
I think the plot is
Yep.
split here.
All right, let's see. This should be interesting. This is going to be interesting.
I hope it's not going to be interesting. You should have. You should. I mean, unless you have a sick hand, I really hope it is not going to be interesting.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so happy with my hand that I'm struggling to wipe the smile off my face. Okay. now.
I mean, if you're really happy, there was only one combination you can have here that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Well, but okay, let's see first what you. Okay, now life is very good. Now life is very.
I'm not so sure about that.
No? Am I getting too cocky again? If you have a queen, you're gonna put it probably on G2. Maybe I'm too cocky. Definitely too cocky. I'm already... Okay, I need to tone it down a notch. I just got too excited because I had, as you can imagine at this point, 2 queens. But I think Hikaru has a queen in hand as well. Okay, no, it's not going to be
you can't have
clear.
a second queen, can you?
I can, yeah. I can, and I do.
2 pawns? 2 pawns?
I got 3 pawns. Like,
oh, you got 3
4
pawns. Oh, you got 3
I
pawns
think.
to start. Aha, you got 3 pawns to start. Oh, that's how. Okay. Aha. Okay.
Okay, it's not over actually. Here's a letter. It's not over. But in this game, I'm definitely looking to trade that queen. Okay, no, clearly I'm not.
Pawns, queen, yeah. Ah, so there are multiple ways you can get 2 queens then. Huh.
Well, what's the other? What?
You can get like the royal flush basically.
Yeah. Well, maybe my chat can like. Now I'm not even sure, but yeah, I think I just got a lot of pawns, and one of them got promoted to a rook, and the next one. Did I blunder something there?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there was a win.
I don't know. I thought I had a piece standing on d3. I got scared for a second. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't give you all the squares this time. Maybe I should fight for... But it's already annoying. All these pieces. Oh no. Okay. But your king is so safe. No, I got cocky again. I didn't realize that I have no entry squares at all. I have 30 seconds on the clock. How did that happen? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, no! Oh no! Oh no, that was painful. Oh, that was painful. I thought I got a false sense of security because my king and my queen were all on the back rank.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean that was really tricky.
You see what happened there? I still have 3k and the match is over.
Yeah, no, you're right. They need to fix that. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Yeah, no, they do need to fix that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hikaru, well done.
Actually, like, well done to you. Honestly, you played really well. Like when you put that queen on b7, even to start, that was perfect placement to force trades. Like you played amazingly well. You were
Thank you.
I mean, I played against someone else maybe a couple weeks ago, and considering their rating is 300 points higher than you, I think
who shall
you played
not be
much
named.
better. Yeah, you played way better. You played way better.
My training in the morning paid off.
Yeah, but no, that you played really well. That was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun, and yeah, my chat is saying he's so strong. I mean, it's really crazy to feel. I mean, it's very rare that I get to the opportunity to play against someone as good as you one-on-one. And of course, with Joker, the fun part about it is there is all the variance, because of course you can get a much better hand, but I mean, even those hands where I was up material to start with, then to feel sort of the power, it's very impressive, and it was a great learning experience. So thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoy it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And again, you played really well. Like, in all seriousness, that was really competitive. I mean, you could have won that match in the end game if you had won that one with the queen, the rook, and bishop against queen, two bishops. You might have won this. So it
was nice to get in some interesting games, and I think I was probably I got the slightly luckier cards, which was very much needed for me to get a fighting chance. Right.
But you know, like, if I think about it as a game, like as a concept in general, if I'm winning all the time, that would mean that it's not a viable game. Because if the chess like plays more of a role than anything else, and I'm just winning easily, then it's not viable. So the fact that your rating's 2150 and you're winning some of these games against me, you're winning some of these matches, is actually really promising, I think.
That is very true, yeah. And well, hopefully there will be a lot more matches. I know that you probably have some more planned, but I would also very much enjoy playing some more Joker in the future. So thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
Remember, I guess there's not too many people in my chat that aren't following Hikaru yet, but maybe if you aren't following him on Twitch, do subscribe to not just one, not just two, but do subscribe to all three of his YouTube channels. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having us, Hikaru.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoyed it, and good luck with the charity stream and everything that's going on.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I think it's time now. The giveaway is long overdue. We're going to do that, but I'll let you go. Have a great rest of your stream. And yeah, this was fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
Cheers. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.